Hello friends, in the class 11th accounts under the chapter number 1, that is basic accounting terms, we are studying for the class 11th. This is the very important topic whatever I am going to describe before you, and today's point is more important to understand what is meaning of it and how it is more important for the business concern. Getting over? So see here, there are two terms which I have written on the boards. First one is account receivable and second one is account payable. Okay, means from the word receivable and from the word payable, you can get in common sense what receivable means, whatever we are receiving, and payable means whatever we have to pay in the terms of money to third parties or anyway. Okay, so what is the exact meaning of account receivable or amount payable? We will understand in this videos. Okay, come here and see the exact meaning of the account receivable and account payable is on your whiteboard. Okay, so see here, account receivable, what it's saying, account receivable are those type of accounts, okay, are those account receivable are those accounts what amount will receivable in account of credit sales. Means from those accounts we will receive the amount against credit sale, that is called account receivable. Okay, my dear students, under account receivable what we consider, there are two terms we consider under account receivable. First one is debtor and second one is BR, that is bills receivable. First one is debtor and second one is BR, bills receivable. Okay, my dear students. Okay, so what do you mean by debtor? What do you mean by debtor? We understand the meaning of debtor. Debtor is those type of persons or firms. What? Debtor is those type of persons or group of an individual or group of individual we can say, or firms, corporation firms, business firms, getting older, firms which created against credit sale, okay, means if any individual I have sold the goods to that individual, and if on the basis of credit, that means he will pay in the future whatever amount we have sold, getting older. So whatever amount he will pay in future for till time, okay, for that time he will be considered as a debtor of the concern, of the business concern, getting older. Okay, so this is the debtor. Bills receivable is a technical terms. It one chapter in your books, that is bills of exchange. Which chapter? Bills of exchange. Under this chapter we will understand BR and BP, bills receivable and BP. For till time we understand the meaning of BR. A BR is an instrument. What I have written is an instrument of a specified amount. What I have written, a bills receivable is an instrument of a specified amount which written by drawer on drawing for receivable amount at future date. Okay, bills receivable is an instrument. Instrument means is written on a stamp paper. That's why it is called instrument. Okay, of a specified amount. Whatever amount we have to receive from the drawing, that amount will be mentioned on that instrument. Okay, which written by the drawer, who will write the bill, that is called drawer, and who will accept the bill, that is called drawing. Who will draw on drawing for receivable amount, means whatever amount drawer will receive at future date. When at future date, whatever proposed date that will be mentioned under the BR. So debtor and BR both we will consider under account receivable. Getting over? See here, accounts payable. Accounts payable are those type of account which amount is payable in account of credit purchase. Whatever credit purchase we are doing in the business concern, for that credit purchase we will pay in future. We are not paying at the present times. Okay, at the present time. Okay, so we will pay in the amount future. Credit purchase. Credit means udhar pe kharida. So when we are doing credit purchase, then we will pay amount in future. So that amount, that account, that will be considered as a account payable. Okay, my dear students, see here. Two terms we will consider what? Under account payable. First one is creditor and second one is bills payable. Creditor and bills payable. Creditor, meaning of creditor, the term creditor which represent those persons of a firms which created against credit purchase, means the term creditor represent those persons. Creditor represent those persons or firms. Persons or firms which created against credit purchase. Getting over? So that will be considered as a creditor. Okay. BP. BP is same BR, opposite of BR. That is called BP. Getting over? So a BP is also an instrument of a specified amount a specified amount which accepted by the drawee for payable amount at future date. For payable amount at future date, that is called BP. Getting over? So these all are the definition of those important points. You can prepare your notes from these definition as it is. You will write in your notebook. Getting over? So this is the definition of debtor, BR, creditor, BP. Getting? So today the next topic is, you can note, you can take the screenshot or video, you can understand through. If you are not getting, then you can ask me in comments. Okay, my dear friends. So the next topic is goods, stock and inventory. What? Goods, stock and inventory. There are three terms on your board. Three terms, what? They are almost similar. And what is the basic difference between all the three terms? Why three terms we use in the business concern? See here. Goods. Which goods? Whatever we purchased for resale, that is called goods. Getting over? Goods, we can say what? Goods for raw material, and plus finished goods also. Getting over? Same stock, goods and stock most similar are goods and stock are the same. Okay, stock. The definition of stock which has been purchased for resell, that is called stock. Getting over? Stock, there are two types of stock. First one is opening stock and second one is closing stock. Opening stock and closing stock. Opening stock means बिजनेस में दो डेट होता है. बिजनेस में दो डेट होता है. कौन कौन सा? एक फाइनेंशियल ईयर की स्टार्टिंग और एक फाइनेंशियल ईयर की क्लोजिंग. सपोज द डेट ऑफ स्टार्टिंग ऑफ द फाइनेंशियल ईयर 1st April and the date of closing of the financial year for 31st March. So whatever stock we hold on this date, that is called opening stock, and whatever stock we hold on this date, that is called closing stock. Getting over? Means you can say whatever stock we are holding at the starting of the financial year, that is called opening stock, and whatever stock we are holding at the end of the financial year, that is called closing stock. Getting over? Third, inventory. Inventory is a wider term. It includes stock and goods both. Okay, inventory, you can say whatever inventory consider include inventory of raw material, inventory of semi-finished goods, inventory of finished goods, inventory of stock. Okay, inventory includes what? All these things, and stock is very specific in what we are, for what things we are doing business, that is called stock. There are two types, opening and closing. But inventory of raw material, inventory of finished goods, semi-finished goods, inventory of finished goods, and inventory of stock. So inventory is more wider compared to stocks, and goods and stock means they are similar words in the used in the business. So for today, this is the last class of the basic accounting terms, and hope you all are getting very well. Prepare your notes and send me it back on my WhatsApp number. So my dear students, for today, thank you very much.